Welcome to this section. Reduction. First definition, reduction is defined as a reaction in which oxygen is removed. Reduction is just the opposite of oxidation. So we'll be defining reduction based on the definitions of oxidation. First, as we have in this first definition, in reduction there is removal of oxygen. We'll also look at definition of reduction based on electron transfer, increase or decrease in oxidation state, and removal or addition of hydrogen. Second definition of reduction. Reduction is defined as a reaction in which hydrogen is added. Consider the following reactions. You have N2 plus 3H2 to give you 2NH3. Nitrogen has been reduced to give you NH3 because hydrogen has been added to it. Carbon C plus H2, that's carbon plus hydrogen, to give you C2H2. Also a reduction reaction. Third definition of reduction. It is a reaction in which electron is gained. So there is gain of electron in reduction while it is the opposite for oxidation. Must hydrogen be present in all reduction reactions? The answer is no. Hence, we go to a definition which neither involves oxygen nor hydrogen. We use definition in which electron is transferred. Therefore, reduction is defined as a reaction in which hydrogen is added, or a reaction in which oxygen is removed, or also a reaction in which electron is gained. So we have this equation, chemical equation here, 3Cl2 plus 6 electrons to give you 6Cl minus. Chlorine was reduced to chlorine ion by gaining 6 electrons. Same goes for copper. Copper ion was reduced to copper atom by gaining 2 electrons. These are examples of reduction reaction. Fourth definition of reduction. It is a process in which there is a decrease in the oxidation number. Decrease in oxidation number. The fourth definition for reduction is more exhaustive, just like in oxidation, and this is because more parameters are involved in a single reaction. Remember the parameters: who is oxidized, who is reduced, who is the oxidizing agent, who is the reducing agent. Looking at these examples, as used in oxidation, we'll now refer them to reduction. 2FeCl2 to give you plus Cl2 to give you 2FeCl3, iron 3 chloride. While iron is oxidized to iron 3, chlorine also lost an electron. So you have the oxidation state of chlorine here is 0, while its oxidation state here is -3. So chlorine is reduced from 0 to -3, while iron is oxidized from +2 to +3. So it is going like this, from +2 to +3, then from 0 to -3. Meaning that chlorine has lost some electrons. Still on the fourth definition, sodium plus chlorine, that's Na plus Cl2 to give you 2NaCl. You have the oxidation state for sodium atom to be 0, while that of chlorine atom is 0. But in this compound, the oxidation number of sodium is +2, while that of chlorine is -2. Chlorine is -2, sodium is +2. So chlorine is reduced from 0 to -2, while sodium is oxidized from 0 to +2. Therefore, reduction is a process in which there is a decrease in the oxidation number. And as you can also see, you can see oxidation and reduction taking place in the same reaction. While sodium is being oxidized, chlorine is being reduced. So in this case, chlorine is the oxidizing agent, while sodium is the reducing agent. Let's now go over to define reducing agents. Reducing agent is a substance that causes reduction, either by removing oxygen, supplying hydrogen, or donating electrons. And you know these are the states or the conditions that give rise to a reduction reaction. When oxygen is removed, you have a reduction reaction. Supply of hydrogen, that is addition of hydrogen, or gain of electrons. These are all what shows that a reduction has taken place. So a substance that is able to create this condition will bring about reduction. And they are termed reducing agents. Examples are hydrogen, carbon, carbon 2 oxide, hydrogen sulfide, sulfur 4 oxide, ammonia, iron 2 salts, potassium iodide, sodium, and any metal atom higher in the reactive series. If you remember in the two examples, for that of iron 2 salt is acting as the reducing agent, while chlorine is the oxidizing agent. Iron ended up being oxidized while chlorine was reduced. Recap. Reduction is a reaction in which oxygen is removed, or hydrogen is added, or electron is gained, or a reaction in which there is a decrease in the oxidation number of the atoms or substances. Reducing agent is a substance that causes a reduction reaction or provides environment for reduction reaction, like removing of oxygen, supplying hydrogen, or adding electrons, or supplying electrons, It is always the electron donor. The reducing agent is the electron donor, because it is the reducing agent that will supply the electron that will be accepted by the substances that will now be reduced after accepting the electrons. With that, we come to the end of this section.